Hello, and welcome to this new live stream. Well, it's new for you. Sorry, for me. Maybe for you it's not new because you're watching from the future. Alright, wrong intro. Skip it. Okay, hello everybody, and welcome to this live stream / video, depending on when you're watching. We are going to go over the third project into our responsive web design certification on freeCodeCamp. We are almost done, only 3 projects remaining, and for those of you who are watching live, I'm going to attempt to build all the 3 projects today. But for those of you who are watching from the future, there will be 3 separate live streams, 3 separate videos, so you can watch them one after the other, or however you want it. Alright, we are going to attempt to build a product landing page, which is the third project, as I said. So let's see how it should look and what it should do. We have 15 user stories, so that's good. We also have, let's see, build code pen app. This is functionality similar to this. Okay, let's see how this looks. I was away today, so I haven't really looked over this. Okay, so it looks pretty basic. We have a navigation, and then here we have an input with a button for getting the email. We have some details about this product, a video, and we have, how are these called? Pricing plans, right? Yeah, and the footer. So it should be pretty decent. To be honest, I'd like to make something a little more colored. It's too simple probably. I guess, I don't know. Let's see how this goes. If you're live and you're watching, say hi in the chat. And we can start. Yep. Patrick is saying user story. Oh, they're assuming a very specific development process. Exactly. So we have to have a header with an ID of header. We need an image within the header. Then we need a nav. Okay, inside the header also. Alright, sure, why not? Inside the nav, each with the class nav link. Okay, when I click a .nav link button, the nav element I'm taking to the corresponding section. Yeah, so basically what we did in a previous project. I can watch an embed product of the video. Ooh. Okay, so we need to find some video with the product. I have no idea what product to build about. Oof. Hi Code Stacker. Hi Rahul. Alright. We're gonna make project with HTML CSS. Yes. So we're only going to do these projects with HTML and CSS, because that's what we learned so far in our journey on freeCodeCamp. Right. So I guess we can go. Oh, look at it. When I click the submit element, the email is submitted to a static page. Use this mock URL. Okay, sure. My product landing page should have at least one media query and should utilize CSS flags box at least once. Okay, sure, why not? Good. You can build your project by forking this CodePen project. Let's see. Oh yeah, this is the test suite template. We want to fork it. So let's, where is it? Here, fork. Good. Come on. Alright, let me zoom in so you can see better. And as always, we can remove the comments. We don't need it. This script is used for this little box, which we can use to run the test to see if we passed. And we can remove this. Good. Now, oh, let me change the title. This will be product landing page. freeCodeCamp. Okay, enter. So we have the basic CodePen project. Now we need to find an example. As I said, I like this, but not that much. So we can go to Frontend Mentor. This is an awesome website where you have these challenges. You can build all these projects, and you have the design also. So we can get a little inspiration from these. I won't use the images from it, but maybe the colors and the font, at least, just the basic layout. Hello Aman, welcome. We have here also where it was a pricing, a pricing component, which is nice. We can use something like this. And it's also this purple color. So we can use this color palette, I guess. The header could be this pink with the links, and then we can have the navigation. Okay, yeah, I'm thinking out loud now. If you have any ideas, or if you want me to do something specific, let me know in the comments, in the chat. Comments, or there's so many things. Okay. Too silent, thinking. All right, let's start by build. Well, at first we need a product. What can we sell? Let's sell what? Let's sell my channels, videos, something. I don't know. Well, it's just a mock project, so because what I'm thinking of, you can see here. So we'll have the nav, and here we're going to have a section, a header, with this form on the left and maybe the image on the right, image with the product. Then we have these features, maybe stacked like left to right, not stacked like this. A video, I don't know, a video about something. And the pricing, yeah, I know pricing. I have a cool idea, you'll like it. And then, yeah, let's do that. Let's do something with my channel. So we can promote my channel. Is that a good idea? I have no good idea. All right, let's just start doing that. So as I said, I like these colors. So I'm going to steal them. Sorry, Mark. Matt, sorry. Matt is the founder. Here it is. Let's say hi. Hi, Matt. Yes, actually. You are in a live stream. Say hi. Okay. Okay, pick colors. This is a tool I have in Chrome, which lets me pick colors from page. It doesn't work that great always, but yeah. I know there is a tool in on the Mac, I've seen in some videos where you could actually oh, okay. Come on, pick that color. Oh, they make me download the starter. Authenticate, okay. This is not starting well. Download. I just want the colors. No. Okay, here. Unzip it. Where is it? Read me style guide. Open. Yeah, it is a gradient, but it's an image. Go back. So this is just an image, so I can't inspect to get the color from it. But look at this. We have it now. Blue, not pink, purple. Oh well. Linear gradient. Yeah. So we have the colors now. Thank you, Matt. Did he respond? No, he might be busy. Okay. If you're not hearing me, that means I'm drinking water or something. So don't be scared, I'm not dead. Probably, most likely. Alright, so we have the colors. I'm rambling around a lot. Apologize for that. We have these colors gradient. I'm going to just have them here. Okay. Let's see. We need a header. Header like the element, not like the name of the girl. Let's push this down and have a header. Whoops. Lots of whoopsies. Okay, and inside we're having a nav header corresponding ID header. Okay, why not? ID header. And then I can see an image within the header element with a corresponding ID header image. Oh well, sure. It will be under the nav, but it will be in a div because on the left we want text. So let's create, if you followed along in the previous video, you notice that we created these containers which hold the content in the middle of the screen, and it's a flex container. And then on the left we can have a text. This awesome product cars. Okay. And on the right we're going to have a container for the image. Image. What image? Image. YouTube. Can I get something from my YouTube channel? Yes, I don't know. Your channel. Look, I'm live. Let's watch me do a live set. Which image should I get? Oh, what if I get a thumbnail and I can use it on the right like an example? Does it sound weird? It's a product after all, right? My video's product. Oh well, basically, if you're watching, you can just swipe out everything I'm using and just put a product, a real product. A shoe. Should we make something with a shoe? Here is what zero planning does. Should have thought about this. Okay. Copy image address. Because why not? And put it here. And say image. That's not a good alt. So thumbnail. Oh, I got it. We could create a product for the app ideas, which is a repository I created. So app ideas, which has a ton of projects. This would be nice, and we can use the video as the video because we need a video, and we can use the repo, link to the repo. We have all these features. Look at that, that's pretty good actually, or at least that is what I think. And we can use this fancy image because it's bigger and higher quality. Ooh, look at that. But now we can't really use that purple color. So sorry, Matt, I'm not going to use that color. But we can still use the pricing. Do we need the pricing? No, it's free. Okay. I'm too excited and I talk all the nitty gritty. So we have the nav, we have, oh, nav links. Okay, let's have the links here. How many links? So we have the header, the about, we have the features, we're going to have a video, and that's it for now, right? Nav link times 3. So we have 3 links, which will go to 3 sections. So home, then features, and then video. Oh, and we're going to have a pricing, but we need to be clever about it because, well, the repo is free, so we don't really need pricing. But, well, so this will be about, not home, about, features, video, and pricing. That pricing component will be fun to build. Okay, this should go inside a h1 and it should say application ideas, and we can store this text. Okay, put it in a paragraph. Have you ever blah 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 wanted blah blah blah? Okay, and we can have a nice button here which says go to the repo, so repo link or whatever. Oh, and it needs to be a link then. So href, and we're going to use this like that. Oh, look at that, Patrick is pretty clever. You can make up price things with imaginary currency. That's perfect. Okay, and this link should have a class of btn because it will be a button. Yeah, I mean it will look like a button. Okay, so we have the nav, the header. Let's style it so it doesn't look that bad. I'm going to leave this here, although I don't think I'm going to use it anymore. Do I have it here also? Yeah. So let me delete it because I like clean code. For some reason, I'm obsessed to have clean code. Okay. Let's see. For all the elements, we want box sizing, border box. Then we have the header. Do we need some styling of the header? No. We need the nav. The nav background color should be this color, which hopefully we can get. Command tool work. Yeah, look at that. This time it worked. Okay. Let's make it display flex and justify content center. And boom, all the links should be in the center with the power of Flexbox. Now, the nav links, which are the links inside the nav, obviously, right? They should be color black, text decoration none, nav link. Oh, I went too fast. Do you see the code is big enough for you? Let me know. Okay, Alright, alright. We also need the font. Which font is this? Well, let's just use a random font from Fonts Google. I think it's Roboto. If it's not, oh well. And let me close these. I don't like tabs. Alright. That's all we need. Good. For the images, all the images on the page, I want max width 100% so they don't go all crazy. Good. We can put this here because it's part of the general styles. So usually how I do my CSS, first on top will be general styles, so for specific tags. Then I follow the flow of the document. So I style the nav, then I style the header, and then I style the features, and so on and so forth. Because later, if I want to find the CSS fast, oh well, you can also find the text with Command F, I guess. But yeah, this is a structured way so you can find the code, the CSS, where the HTML structure is. I hope that makes sense. Okay. On the body, we want margin 0. Alright. Also for the nav, let's give it a padding of 15 pixels. Okay. And also on the body, I copied? No. So I went here, but I didn't copy the font. That's not very clever. So we click that plus there, and then here, go to import, copy this, and put it inside our CSS. And now we can say font family Roboto sans serif, like that. And now the text should be changed. Awesome. Let's add a variation of the font, 400 and 600. So we have bold also. Okay. What else? Okay, the nav links should be separated. So let's add a margin of 0 pixel top and bottom and 10 pixels left and right. Maybe 15 pixels? Too much? No, it looks fine. Should we add the text decoration back? Does it look better? Let's leave it off for now. Okay, so we pretty much have our nav. Now, as I said, the general styles will go on top of the CSS file. So, because the container will be used later, I'm going to add it also here. Under the image will be container, which will be a max width of 700 pixels, and it will be display flex, margin 0 and auto, so it will go into the center. And look at that, we now have the container centered, which is good. I'm thinking this image, how can we highlight it better? I don't like it how it is. Maybe we can add the border around it somehow. Oh well. Let's leave it like that. Okay, and we have this button, which is also something generic. So btn, we're going to style it here above. btn background color, let's use this yellow. We'll have a color of black, a padding of 12 pixels, 50 pixels, border radius, of 12, 10 pixels, that's too much. Yeah, 5 pixels. like that. Text decoration none. What else? It looks like a button. Maybe we could add a box shadow. 2 pixels, 2 pixels, solid, not solid, and the color, which is, I want a darker version of this, so it will give a 3D effect also. So let's go to Google and say color darker. This tool, I think, helps. Okay, we pasted the color, and where it is, darken color. Oh, look at that. So now if we use this color, okay, we can add a little spread. Too much. Alright, look at that. Now it looks like a button. And let me show you a quick trick. When it's active, we want to remove the box shadow 0, 0, 0. The color doesn't matter. So if we click, it will whoops. Oh, that's a link. So it goes to the link now. Don't want that. Let me put the hash tag here. Go back. Good. So now when we click, the box shadow disappears, and what we'd like is to do transform, translate, and we can do 2 pixels, 2 pixels. And if I'm not wrong, where I am, transform, translate. What's wrong? Position relative? Why not work? Transform, translate. Transform, translate, 10 pixels, 10 pixels. That's interesting. Do we need display inline block? Okay. So yeah. No block, inline block, it's okay. So we need that. I forgot about that. And now, yeah, look at that. So when we click it, it should basically go like that. Does it make sense? Did I spend too much time for just that? But it looks nice. We can also add transition on the transform property, transform, S form like that. 0.2 seconds and ease. Oh, that's too much. 0.1, and we also need to add on the box shadow. So let's add on all, which is not very performant, so don't be lazy like me. Okay, look at that. Bumpy, bumpy, bumpy. Good. Enough playing around with a button. That's too much for this project. Next thing. I kinda don't like how it looks now. How can we improve it? Where are my design skills? They're not. Oh well. That's our product. On the right, we have an image with our product, and we have a title. At least what we can do is for this div to give more width. Let's see. Class of header left. and this can be class of header right. And now in our CSS we can say something like header left should be width 60%, and then header right should be width 40%. Oh, okay. Also, the line height I want to be 1.2.4. Okay, so it's spaced out 5. Alright. And now for the header right, we could do display flex, align item center, justify content center. And look at that, the image is on the right. How good that looks, I have no idea. Add a padding to this, padding right of 10 pixels. Okay. That doesn't look good at all, but well, if you don't like it, tell me how to do it, because I have no skills for it. The button, I want it bigger. Good. Well, we have our header, which doesn't look right, but anyways, we can go to the feature section. You take this and do something prettier. Just, I don't know. Maybe you plan ahead so you don't mess up like I did, I guess. Alright, next section should be the features. So let's add a section, and for this section we need an ID because we want to target it with this link. So when we click on this link, it should go here. So we need the same ID here as the link. Good. Now, we'd like a color for this also. I think if I put yellow, it will be like too much. So, well, let's just add the features and then we can see how it goes. I'm going to put another container, and here we're going to have feature times 3. Well, and let's see, each of the features should have, where is the repo? App ideas. App ideas, we have 3 features. 4. Is clear and descriptive objective. That's too much to put as a title now. User stories, bonus features, and resources and links. Yeah. These 3 will be enough, I guess. Okay, so we're going to have an H2 and plus a paragraph inside all of them. Oh, by the way, this is Emmet, so you can basically write this and then you hit tab and boom, you get all this for free, which is awesome. User stories, like that. This will be bonus features, and this will be resources. How do you spell that? Like that. And examples. Okay. Now we need text. I guess we can use the, because we have to think of something. A list of features, blah 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 blah. Sure. Why not? And all the resources, links. Okay. Oh, maybe we can create some sort of cards, which would look nicer. And we can have an icon somewhere. Is it too much work for this project? Well, probably. But what I want to do, cards. I need idea of cards. So let me go on Dribble, and here I can find my friend Ildi, who has a million designs. So probably we can find something quickly if I scroll here fast enough. These are nice cards. But these have images. Maybe we can use something like this, and instead of the image we put a big icon, and then we have the title and the text and the box shadow around it, so it will make it like a card. Okay, let's try that, because, well, if it doesn't work, we'll change it. So now we have the features section, and here we have the nav and header, although we haven't styled the header. Oh, yes, we did with this. Okay, features. So feature, we want it to be width 30%, like that. All right, then feature h2 Patrick says, well, it's a good thing you're doing a bunch of this today. I'm optimizing code and it takes about 35 minutes for the benchmarks to run, just so I can see if something worked out. Whoa, that's a pain. As a side note, I worked on a project in a company, and sometimes it took an hour to build a project so I can see what's happening. So yeah, that was productive time. Anyway, let's get back to our features. Feature paragraph. I want font size 12 pixels because I want it small. And I want this to be font size 20 pixels. Okay, and text align center. Okay, and this should be text align center as well. So if we have text align center on two elements which are inside the feature, we can do text align center here, and we can remove from here. So we're optimizing our code. The stress testing of the parsing engine takes over 14 hours. Whoa, that's crazy. Okay, let's see. If we add now a box shadow, it won't look very nice. So, but let's add it. It's box shadow. How much? 2 pixels, 2 pixels, 10 pixels spread, RGB 0000.1. Boom. Okay. Let's see. We should, instead of having width like that, we can have width 30%, and we can have the rest as margin. So that leaves us with, we can set a little margin on the top and bottom, 20 pixels maybe, and on the left and right we need to divide the 3.3% to 2, so that's 1.66%. Okay, good. Now let's give it a margin, padding, sorry, 10 pixels. I'm just throwing numbers like it's free. Okay, and the border radius of 10 pixels. Alright, so here are our cards. Maybe more of the black here. They look so dumb. Anyway, there are our cards. So here we want line height to be 20 pixels. too much. Oh well. Oh, and I said that we want icons. I don't know why I said that, but let's add some icons. We're going to import Font Awesome. We did it in a previous challenge also, Font Awesome. Like that. So now here above we can put icons with by using classes. So on the I tag we can do something like FAS, FA car. So now a car should appear there. Look at that. Let's put a car above all of these. And now the hard part will be to find appropriate icons for these. So let's go to their website, Font Awesome icons. What icon would you have for user stories? I guess users. Yeah, users. So we can use go back, instead of FA car we say FA users, and boom, look at that. Now bonus features. What we'll use for bonus? What icon? Let's say, do they have something? Skull. That doesn't look like a bonus for me, a skull. Bonus, like a plus or extra or user plus. Whoa, this is awesome because we have user stories and when we have extra features, so that's a plus. Awesome, I like it. User plus. Not a bonus icon, yeah. That's great. Hey Andre, how are you? And we have resources. Now what do you use for resource? Then they have this nice search. So resource now. Resource feature example. No. What's the icon for resource? Come on, come on, come on. I need a good icon. Help me out, guys. I don't know what icon to use. Razors. Razors. Icon for razors. Boxes. Oh, yeah, look at that. Boxes. Thank you. Boxes. Okay. Perfect. So now what we can do is here we can say feature I and we can give it a font size of 30 pixels, so big as icons. And background color, we're going to change basically the color to be this yellow. So now we have some very nice icons there. It looks so nice. I would pay $2,000 to buy this template. All right. Well, let's remove the margin top on the hash h2 to be 5 pixels. Okay. And maybe increase the margin here. I don't like the box shadow. Let's go back to here. What she used? A very, very light box shadow. A lot of spread. Maybe if we do this and this to 1 will look better. Okay, I guess it looks better now. Right? Don't we have a designer there in the chat? Come on, help me. Let's see, Patrick. Can you add a contrast to the feature, like a thin black outline? I'm seeing some accessibility issues there. Oh. Well, it's not really accessibility issue because this is not these icons are not something required for user to see, you know. It's just something nice to have. And well, I guess I could use this color I have for the button. Let's see where it is, for the box shadow here, which will make it a little darker. Yeah, I don't like that, so let's leave it yellow and it's fine. Or, okay, here's a crazy idea. Should I do this or not? Maybe this should be yellow and this should be black. Does it look much better now? And we can increase here and decrease here. It's too much yellow, but it's a nice kind of yellow. It's not that annoying, I guess. Oh well. Oh, and the icons. I want a little margin to the icons also, margin top. Okay. So it will be pushed a little. Alright. These are just adjustments. They are not required for this project, but yeah. Okay, let's leave it like this. Maybe in the future a designer could come in and fix this. Alright. Next, what I said. Oh, a video. That's easy. I have the video on my channel. So we go here. And here. And here. And we get this. Oh, go back. We need the embed. Shut up. Okay. We need share. And here we need to click on embed. And we need to copy. Okay. So we have a section here with the ID of video. Maybe we should give these features a header too, also features. Yeah, look at that, it goes perfectly in the center. Awesome. And this should be h2 video, and we can paste in the video there. Oh, let's put it inside a container so we can have it in the center. That's not the center. Oh, Oh, I know why. Because our container doesn't have justify content center. Now, boom, should go to the center. Perfect. All right. Header. We want in the sections where we don't have a style for the section. So section header 2 should be text align center. Okay. I kind of don't like now that these boxes go that down. So where is it? 30 pixels. Let's put 0. Okay, and we can have the sections. Section have a margin bottom or top. Let's say margin bottom of 20 pixels. So they will push down section. It didn't work, right? Margin bottom. Why is that? Play block, it's not a block element? It should be. Section. What I'm missing? Section. Hey Andra, welcome. Section margin bottom. Okay, let's use our inspect tool and see why it doesn't work. section. Okay, so we have the margin, but it collides with the H2. That's interesting. Oh well, I won't waste time to debug this. So we can do something like margin top 30 pixels on H2. So that should push it down. Okay, that's better. Good. Kinda looks like a triangle, so it goes like this, the layout. But oh well. What else I said we should have? Pricing. Oh yeah. So the pricing, which shouldn't be boxes. Yeah. Life of a programmer. But it's pretty fun though, I like it. I hope you do too. To section ID of pricing. And now we want front and mentor because I still want to look at that challenge. Where was it? Here. Can we use something like this? I guess we can. Will it look good with yellow and white? And black. Yellow and black. Probably not, but hey. And we can use the currency Patrick recommended us. So let me think. Let's add the footer in the meantime. Just so we finish with the footer. Made with a FA heart by Florin pop. Okay, look at that. So now the footer styling. We can have it background color be background color be the same yellow because we like it now. We want to have a margin top of 20 pixels because we want space. We want padding of 10 pixels all around. We want text align center, and we want footer FA heart to be color red. Look at that. So that's pretty. All right. Oh, I see the pricing. Now I kind of don't like this feature section because our pricing section will also be boxes. So wouldn't that be weird? So we have 1, 2, 3, have pricing, and we have features for this. Should we have pricing? Now I'm second guessing. Let's see. Oh, the email input. Ooh, we need this. So my landing page has a form with a corresponding ID. Form. Within the form, there is an input. Let's remove the pricing and have a form instead. That seems much because basically it's free, so we shouldn't have a pricing. So here will be not pricing but contact? No contact. That's newsletter. How do they call it? Get started. Handcraft made homemade masterpiece. Join, sing in, or something like that should be. Join. Oh, my throat. Okay, pricing, which should be now join. And inside we're going to have a form. Now I need a design for a form. I know I can find something clever here. Look at that. Stay up to date. Okay, so we can use something like this, but then the footer should change colors. Let's try that. Section join. We're going to have a container, and inside it we're going to have a form. The form will have a text, a input of type email, and a button. Yeah, let's do a button of class btn, which should say submit, because I'm not very ingenious now. Anyway. Alright, so now the footer. Oh, but then the button is. Yeah, I guess we can change the colors. Hey Arthur, why don't you use grid for card? I'm more familiar with Flexbox, but if you are with card, feel free to use card. Basically, we only need a row, so it's not a grid, it's more like one-dimensional. I hope that makes sense. So here should say subscribe and stay up to date. No, I don't. Let's see. Stay up to date with what we're doing. That's just brilliant. Stay up to date with what we are doing. The placeholder for the email, enter your email. Okay. So now this section, you know what? I'm going to comment this section for now so I can see it always on top. I don't have to scroll always. Okay, good. Now the footer should change. So the background color should be black. And we need this. And the color should be this color. Does it? That doesn't look good at all. If I understand my CSS right, which might not, won't the Flexbox handle resizing, but the grid will overflow and create a vertical slider? Well, you can create a responsive grid also, so that's not necessarily the case. But yeah, Flexbox is it's by default, as far as I know, more flexible than a grid. But those who know grid better might disagree with me. That's fine. Let's do the join section. So here, I want to give this section a background color. So we want class to be BG yellow. Okay. BG yellow. This should be background color yellow. Oh, and this is also something generic we might use. on other parts. So where do we put it? Here. B, G, A, B, C. Yeah, I also like to put them in alphabetical order. So BG goes before BT. That's just my preference. You don't have to do it, but it's a nice to have. Alright. Now, we don't need the margin on the footer anymore. And for the form, I guess we can call it form section then. For the form. Form input. I wanted to have a padding the same as the button. I mean, look at this. We want to create something like this. So the button will be sort of the same size as the inputs should be the same size as the button, sort of. So we can copy this and remove what we don't need. So we don't want background color, we want border radius, we want box shadow, we don't want border, do we? No. Color, this is fine, inline block is fine. Text decoration we don't need, position don't need, and transition don't need. Okay. We might want this to be width 100%, but then it will push the button down. And also this button has that box shadow, which I wouldn't want now. So what if, let me think what would be the best approach. We can add another class here and just make it like a ghost, but btn ghost. And we can add other properties to it. Where is it? btn ghost, which could be box shadow none, border none. Okay. For some reason this is bigger. Why? I think it picks up from, oh no. Why is the text bigger on the A tag? Did I change it somewhere? No. I don't recall. Oh well. Let's make them both font size be 16 pixels. 66. Alright. So now this has that. This could be background color black and color our yellow color. So it will be goes like the reverse. No? Okay, but then we don't want, oops, that jiggle anymore also. So btn ghost active transform none. Go back. Is this a link? And it's a button, right? Oh, but we've submitted the form. That's why it went to that page. Refresh. Okay. So that's good. I also want to give font size 16 to the form, which is here. Woo, that's big. Let's make them 14. Okay. And now, to add the button, we need to subtract the width of the form. Oh, no, we can use flexbox. Let's be clever about it. Where is it? We can have a flex here, I have no inspiration for a better class name. But this flex class will do the following. We can swap out the width here, and the form flex should be display flex, and then the form input can be flex1, so it will go as big as it possibly can, like that. And we can have a margin right of 10 pixels. Alright, look at that. And for our form, let's add a margin bottom of 30 pixels, so we have that spacing more. 40 pixels. Okay. Brian, you can't watch the live streams because of the time zone, but just came by to say you got this. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. Thank you very much. You can watch the videos later, so that's fine. Alright guys, apparently we need, for the video, which is an iframe, let's just give it iframe, just give it a margin bottom of 20 pixels, and no more, 30. And look at that, it's the best design ever created, the masterpiece. I'm kidding, it's ugly. Anyway, we have a navbar, we have a header section with a link, we have awesome features, a video, we have a form, and a beautiful footer. How nice it is. If you followed along so far, you can take this and easily, well, no. First, you should build it on your own, and then you can take this and build another one as an example. So don't just copy paste my code, because you won't learn that much. So the best advice will be for you to do it on your own, hit the head on the wall. That's the saying, I don't know. And when you finish, or well, if you get stuck, just come and do this, and you can easily just swap out here, put an beautiful image of a cat if you want to sell a cat, put the features of a cat, like, I don't know, it doesn't sleep that much like my cat does. You can film it and show people how playful it is, and well, you can, I don't know, have people subscribe to see other features of your cat. Oh well. Yeah. Just ignore whatever I said. Oh. Beardy says that the card looks better without drop shadow. Let's test that. If you're right, I give you a candy. Oh yeah, you're right. Okay. Let me give you candy. Candy. Look at that. I gave you candy. Alright. It looks much better. I have to agree with you. Thank you. Alright. Yeah. Oh. Before we forget, we need to see if we test the tests. Oh boy. Don't worry, I just have 2 more projects to do today, so it will be fine. Alright. Product landing page, run tests. Only 3. Okay, we failed. There's a... well, okay, let's not fail, and let's do this. Header image. We need an idea of header image of an image. Sure, that's easy. Where is it? We need an image. We have the image. and the image needs a header image. Where are you? Where are you, image? Where are you hiding? Oh, here. Okay. ID header image. Or was it image like that? No. Okay. Within the header, I can see a nav. Sure, you can see. Oh, it doesn't have an ID of navbar. So let's give it an ID of navbar. Perfect. Good. I can see at least 3 clickable elements inside the nav element. Okay, perfect. We have that. When I click a nav link button in the nav, I am taken to the corresponding section. Okay, you are. I can watch an embedded product video with ID video. If this works, then oh, this ID, we have the ID here. Well, let's do this later. The email input field should have a okay, we have an email ID input field. We can remove this space, we don't need anymore. ID email. Okay, when I click email element, the email should be submitted to static. Okay, so this should be our form action, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, the navbar should always be on top of the viewport. Okay, so that's a fixed navbar then. Let's quickly do that. We did this yesterday too, so we do it by saying position fixed, and then top 0, left 0, and width 100%. Or you can do the same thing without having width 100%, you can do right 0. And it will say, let me remove it and let me add it back, so you can see that it will stretch. Alright, so now if we added the nav, look at that, it goes over our beautiful heading. So we want to add a margin of 40 pixels on the top of the body. Let's make it 50 because 50 is bigger than 40. Alright, perfect. So now we have a sticky header. Look at that, beautiful. Let's add a box shadow on it because it's much better with a box shadow. Okay, I should stop. Box shadow, 0 pixels on the left, 3 pixels on the bottom, RGBA, or yeah, that's the nation 0.2. Boom. Oh, let's add 0.5 and let's add a spread of 5 pixels. And that's too obvious. 0.3. 2. Okay, look at that. So now our header has a box shadow. Hello Rahman, welcome to the live stream. Okay, so we did that also. Let's see what else. My product landing page should have at least one media query. Oh, of course we need media queries because look at that, on mobile it looks like it shouldn't. We need a lot of things to fix on mobile. So, okay, I'll do that soon. My product landing page should utilize CSS flexbox at least once. Alright. Setnam says try alpha value of 009. Sure, why not? Where is it? 009. Yeah, it's not that obvious. We need less spread then. Oh well, fine, good. What we need now, we need to make it responsive. First thing, to make it responsive, by default, look at that, when we scroll in, the image goes tiny and the text remains big so we can't see anything. What we can do is to have, well, let me think, on the container, flex wrap, not warp, wrap. So now nothing happened here. Yeah, you know what? it didn't change because basically our text here and the image they have a width of percentage, so they're not stretching more than the container, so they won't automatically out. Yeah, you know that word. So they won't go on the second line. In order to fix this, we need to add media queries. We have header left and header right. Let's go here on the bottom and do media max width of how much? 480 pixels. And here we can do header left be width 100%. Okay, and also header right should be width 100%. And now we need to add the container B. I removed it, right? Yeah. Flex wrap. Okay, look at that. The image goes down. Let's fix that by having header right. This is a flex item, a flex child item, or how it's called, and we can say order 0, and then on the header left we can have order 1, and now the image goes up there, which is nice, sorta. Yeah. Okay, and I have some other ideas we can improve. On the header left we can get the H1 we have. H1, yeah. And we can say go boof. So we do that with plain none. Boof. Because we have the image which has a title in it. Alright. And header left we can say text align center. Look at that, nice. Doesn't look quite in the center to me. Oh, you know why? Because the header left has a padding right. So we need to remove that on mobile. Am I going too fast? Let me know. Padding right 0. Well, at the end we're going to have a section when I'm going to go over all of this so you can ask questions. Okay, this is good but not quite. So what we can do, we still want a little padding. So instead of doing padding right 0, we can say padding left 20 pixels, which is exactly the padding right. And look at that, now it's better, I'd say. Good. Now for the features, we want width 100%. Boom. And we want margin to be, let's see, 10 pixels 0. Alright, good. Oh, we can do 10 pixels all around and they will have some spacing. Awesome. Look at that, now this is responsive also. Now the width, the image, sorry, the video, we'll fix it later. Let's do the form. So we had that flex which needs to go now. Oh, let's add it here the same as we did for the container. Flex wrap. Okay, look at that. And we can have flex button ghost be width 100%. Close. We can have margin 10 pixels. Okay, and we can do the same for the flex input. Let me change them because flex input goes before flex goes. Now margin 5 pixels top and bottom. They go closer. Look at that. Cute. Hey, Primtam. Yes, I'm live and alive. Alright, so we pretty much fixed it. The video. Okay, so in order to make an iframe video be responsive, we're going to give a call to our buddies at CSS Tricks. So iframe video responsive. They're going to look on Google and look at that. They have a tricky trick here. You can go over this article. Can I zoom with my mouse? Can I zoom here? Okay. My mouse is useful-less. Alright, and we can just copy this iframe video wrapper. Basically, this is the idea. So if you do what I'm doing now, you will be fine. We can paste this here under the iframe. Video wrapper. Okay, iframe. Okay, let's add this to this. So we can remove this. And we just need to add a class of video wrapper around our iframe. And now with the magic of CSS, if we go down here, our video disappeared. Awesome. What did I do? I messed up somehow. Oh. And our iframe should, yeah, width and height. Copy paste it from YouTube. Okay. Yeah, it's the same, right? Maybe it has different sizes. Let's see. This, and we use this. And we hide ours. Come on, where are you, video? Alright, apparently it doesn't work. Okay. Can we not add the width of 80% to the video to make it responsive? Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Well, I was thinking of 100%. But yeah, we actually probably don't need this. So maybe someone could just don't look at what I did now. Someone just crop this out of the video. And we can just say iframe max width. Let's use 80% as Joy said. Welcome, Joy, to the live stream. So now look at that. It will be 80%. It won't look perfect always because the height will be the same. And let's add 90% to make it a little bigger. But yeah. Thanks, Joy. Alright. I think we're done. Oh, no, we're not. We need to test the tests. Testing tests in this testing test live stream. Run the test. 10 out of 6. Check the embed responsibly site. Okay. When I click a nav link button in the nav element, I am taken to the corresponding section of the landing page. Oh, I see. So basically we don't have an ID of header. We have a class of, a ref to goes to above, not above, about, but we don't have an idea of about, so we have an idea of header. Okay, so this should fix that test. Perfect. I can watch an embed product video with ID video. Okay, so we need to fix that. Our iframe should have an ID of video, and then the section should have an ID of video wrapper. So we push to that section, video wrapper. Now if we click on video, it should go to the video, and we should pass that test. Okay, 12 out of 16. My landing page has a form element with a corresponding ID form. Okay, sure, I forgot to add that. ID form. Within the ID there is an input field with an ID email. Yes it is. Why are you failing? Oh, we need ID submit to the button. You see how nice this feature is, that you can just look at the failing tests. Submit input with a submit. So instead of a button, we need an input. All right. Oh, this will ruin our markup. Okay. Value should be submit, so it will look the same with the classes. Yeah, but look at that now, it's half the size of this. So what we want, instead of having form input be flex1, we want form input type of email to be this. Yeah, type of email, okay. And then we had something, oh, we can use this here. Okay, so this will apply to form input type of email. Why aren't you? Input ID, oh, type of submit. Okay, look at that. So now this input, because it's email, it will take up the full, it will be flex1, so it will stretch as much as possible, while this will be our button. Okay, good. And I think we have one more test. Run, yeah, one more. When I click the submit element, the email is submitted to a static page. The email input should have a name attribute. Expected false. Okay, email should have a name. Oh, in the HTML. Email should have a name of email, I guess. And hopefully with this we are done. Yay, look at that, 16 out of 16. Perfect. Whoa, this went way harder than I thought initially, but that's because I just played around with the page and I did more things that you should probably to submit this. It should be probably easier if I didn't spend too much time to try to design the page. But anyway, look at that. We have a navigation, we have the header with the text and an image, we have a link to the repo, the feature section, a video, and you can input your email here and submit it, and the footer also, which is perfect, I guess. Alright, let me know in the chat if you have any questions, and then we can proceed. We can do object with cover to make the video look better. I haven't done object with cover to a video before, so I don't know. I need to check that out. One question from Joy. Sure, what's up? All right. Yeah, so oh, we need to take this in the meantime, and let's put it here and click I've completed this challenge. Look at that, 60%, 2 more. Okay, so Joy is saying that for links most websites use ULLIA. Yeah, that's right. The reason I have, if you remember in the last video, we used that. So we had a nav, which had an UL, which had an LI, had multiple LIs and the links inside those. The reason why I didn't do that is because one of the tests here, can I go back? Yeah. One of the tests here said that I can see at least 3 clickable elements inside the nav element. So I just, well, I guess they would have worked with that structure, but for some reason I thought that they wanted the nav links to be direct children of the nav, so that's why I didn't add it. Usually you would add the UL and LIs around these. Alright, so if that's all, I'm going to stop here the live stream. For those of you who are live now, I'm going to do another live stream in about half an hour or so. I'm going to announce it on Twitter and Discord. If you are there, if you're not, link on the description you can find. Basically what I want is to finish today all the other 2 projects. For those of you who are watching from the future, the recording, you will find the links for the future videos that I'm going to do today. You will find it in a playlist, also in the description below. So you can watch those, which I hopefully will finish. I don't know. You're from the future and you will see if I did it or not. Okay. So that's all, I guess. Yeah. Thank you all for joining. And I'll see you in the next one. So bye and take care and have fun and happy coding and have a great day and be nice to each other and all the good stuff. Everything good should go your way. Okay, bye.